These Jayhawks get... Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kansas offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Northern Illinois' offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave with Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position.
There he goes! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The handoff to Johnson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. It's a running room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Shoots his way from home. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Now on the option. They go to the ground. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try to pop the draw. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Fires deep on the run. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Power football with the block. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. It's Gibbons. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They'll run the option. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. The pitch. Fights the tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking for room. It's Kelly. stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on third down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolutely perfect. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Throws to the wideout. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Unloads it left. Got it downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Huskies want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They are up by 4 over Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Handoff from the gun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Off play action. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to put it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and long. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Gets open down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He'll ride his man on the option. Determined run gets it down to the 12. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
They'll give it to Johnson. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Throws for the tight end. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. On the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Got his man. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. And the Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They'll go right back to it. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the move, it's Kelly. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Hunt is in the air. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The give from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he's going to leads here. Caught over the middle. It's Givens. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really bad.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Sullivan. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Bring in the heat. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 8 over Stanford. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The inside handoff. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got a little space. They'll be brought down at about the 18. 15-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Tight end now in motion. The hand to the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Leaves it with the back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Jayhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll leave it with him. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a deep man. Reels it in down the left side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Finds his big tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Breaks into the open. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The handoff to Johnson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Jayhawks want to move quickly. To throw, it's Van Buren.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. A designed run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up here, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got a man. It's Hayes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. On the move, he fires. Got a man in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Van Buren. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a